halo of swollen frogs, eating puddles of vomit, sweating locusts, tunnel vision from the mist whirling like burning incense. An inviting voice calls us in. We stumble into an absurd theater, the show that never ends. Welcome, we've been waiting. Host with the great T smiles and polite sneer with the gloating indifference of a mediocre con man, looking down his nose, never meeting your eyes. In the windowless foyer, she's wearing her black dress. Me the news she loves. Distorted mirrors dance around us. Carpets covered in plastic, air stagnant stale. Sports fill our lungs, sweet garçon behind the bar with a blank stare, polishing gold until it's tarnished again. They must be clean, pick your poison, it burns, gun them down, coughing it up. Routes forbidden in the auditorium, this candy will help you grin. Seated between rows of the inbred, fast fashion elite, no opaque white with red ears, talking in double entendres, all sick with a cure addiction, somebody talks to a plant. Blackout doctor shushes a sneeze, conductor taps his baton, swings back his hands, drinks well, fill the room crescendo and explode. An operatic voice looks to me and sings, turn around, go back where you came from, please stand. The speaker vibrates, rattles and shakes, sound waves choke the air like an atomic bomb shock wave. Prepare for the fallout. Heaven's weapons inception, and it's a goddamn arms race. Who knew it would end up like this? Dancing while the world ends. One last night, one last kiss. Dancing while the world ends. With the Godhead complex, conviction of the non-believer on a pedestal, regurgitating a megaphone, cobbler, his carpet audience in a soap scum opera, bleeding for them to agree, auditioning martyrs. How much sin can you stand? Points his finger at me and everyone turns and stares. Spiders spill from his mouth, fill their ears, lay eggs, candle after. Cue the applause, my face in the projectile screen. Every shallow breath causes a stir, my stomach makes noises. Eyes hiccuping, a woman pinches me and laughs when I flinch. A thief blames me for stealing, a liar changes my past and gossips make me a liar. My love, where'd she go? I climb until I'm nauseous, surrounded by spiders on the roof, nudging me to fall. People shout jump, scream bloody murder, throw rotten fruit and orange flowers up, vertigo motion sick. Somebody lances my skin and digs into the cut until I puke. Find something. Ask them to stop, they shouted back like junkies mocking. You're halfway there, keep digging, find anything until we're covered in blood from the cuts deep past our eyes. Putting on our best cries with our hands high, remember to give thanks. We drink the blood to wash down the dirt and place our shame in the plate. When I feel guilty, I pray solemnly. God likes it that way. How long have I been here? I don't notice the stale air anymore. The speaker vibrates, rattles and shakes, sound waves choke the air like an atomic bomb shock wave. Prepare for the fallout. Heaven's weapons inception, and it's a goddamn arms race. Who knew it would end up like this? Dancing while the world ends. One last kike, one last kiss. Dancing now the world ends. The land rare, the bulimic server sings. The mutilated corpse rots, maga larva opens, blasting down the sky. Amazing disgrace, the winds change when you desecrate graves. Repression turns to hate, little boy, broken wrist shame. Bolt cutter, the padlock and the gate. Trust in him, then cut you down to instill doubt. Their invisible leash. Violent sanctuary, using confessions to murder their own muses, filling their coffers. God sees the poisoned apple petri dish, the misery business. Crow insists selling lobotomy is joyous, cause ignorance is bliss, cruelty is boring. Feel like coming up, blood drains to your feet. Thanks for the prayers. The weak prey on the weak as the butterfly wings flutter. Brace for the thunder. Worms in your stomach turn, face sores, leaks over a quiet fire. The stays burning, the eggs hatch, spiders chew out your esophagus, crawl out your mouth, gagging as your horrid tongues wither. The hunter cuts the wolf's stomach open and cockroaches spill out, scatter, smearing bile, curdles our semen, drains from his flaccid penis, spill into the ground, killing their own seeds. Your mouth's water from the scent as you heave, ripping your ears off to stop the bleed. The smiling host washes his hands with lye and burps, sinking into his seat until he's enveloped by his red cushion and disappears completely. The carousel spins backwards, and the serpent eats his tail. The speaker vibrates, rattles and shakes. Sound waves choke the air like an atomic bomb shock wave. Prepare for the fallout. Heaven's weapons, deception, and it's a goddamn arms race. Who knew it would end up like this? Dancing while the world ends. One last night, one last kiss. Dancing while the world ends. They know what they're doing. It's all in your head. Now let us pray.